She's gonna get through that door.
I know.
And she's gonna kill you, and then she's gonna kill me.
This is Castiel's goodbye, and it's his sacrifice. He's sacrificing himself for Dean.
You know, ever since we met, ever since I pulled you out of hell, knowing you has changed me.
I have always kind of imagined that that's how Castiel's ending would be on the show, and I'm really grateful that the scene played out the way it did.
Why does this sound like a goodbye?
Because it is.
That night of shooting was really, really emotional, and it was my last day of shooting on Supernatural. It was also right before production got shut down because of COVID, and we had a convention that night where we had to jump on a plane to get to Las Vegas. That was the last convention that we did before the convention circuit got shut down due to COVID. And it was kind of cuspy at that moment. Like, are they gonna have this convention happen or not? Is it too dangerous with COVID? And we were just like right on that edge. But in the end, they decided to move forward with the convention. So we had a late night of shooting, and we all said goodbye to Castiel. I said goodbye to the crew, and it was a lot. It was a lot. Like the scene was very emotional, and people were crying on set because the scene itself was emotional. But there were also tears on set because everybody was saying goodbye. And then we got on. They had chartered a flight for us, and because we had a very tight window to get to the convention, and it was a late night of shooting. And we got on the flight, and we toasted again as we took off, and we were about 10 minutes into the flight when there was a huge explosion and a rattling sound and a flash of light, and one of the engines had literally exploded and like twisted, gnarled metal, and there was a shuddering and shrieking of the airplane, and we banked around and we flew back to Vancouver. And they had, I don't know, 5 or 6 fire engines waiting for us on the tarmac. And as we were coming back in, the plane was shuddering, and there was this like screaming sound coming off the wings. And as we got close to cell reception, we all texted like, tell the kids I love them, because we didn't know if we were gonna live. And that night was just it was so unbelievably fraught with emotion, saying goodbye to Castiel, saying goodbye to the crew, and then also literally saying goodbye to our families. It was super, super intense. So that night really stands out to me.
Goodbye, Dean.